Remember that while he was praying, his mind went back. My God, it's dangerous to forget. If you forget, you will lose your way. If you forget where God brought you from, if you forget the history of where you come from, you will lose your way thinking that God has forgotten all about you. Oh, Zion, I want you to understand that everything that you've been through up to now, God has carried you through it. And if you forget that he brought you through it, you will throw up your hands and give up. You will throw in the towel and say, I can't do it. But what God does is he builds our history. I heard the pastor and the first lady talk about Webster Street and being in the basement. That's history, y'all. That history has made you to continue on to this day. Had you not had any history, had you not had any trials and tribulations, had you not folk to come up against you, had you not people to speak against you, had you not situations that seem dark and dim, had you not been through problems that look like you would never recover, you would never be able to look back and say, if he brought me through this, he'll bring me. It took God to bring me through all of that so that I could arrive at this. And if I can make it in this, I'll make it another 24 years. Rebecca had to remember in his mind, I remember God brought Israel through. They went through many challenges. There were a whole lot of armies that rose up against Israel. But in every one of them, God brought them through. Every challenge, every fight, it was God that rose up. They said, if you sing for me, I'll ambush you. If you praise me, I'll ambush your enemy. If you praise me, I'll come in and fight for you. If you praise me, I'll make a way out of no way. If you praise me, I'll bring you through the challenge. If you praise me, I'll make your name a household name. If you praise me, I'll get all the glory. If you praise me. So Rebecca said, I remember God, how he brought us through it. I got myself together. I encouraged myself. Somebody need to pat their back, step on the back and say, I'll encourage myself. Rebecca encouraged himself, and he began to talk a new talk. He began to say, if the fig tree shall not blossom. What are you talking about, Rebecca? If the fig tree stop yielding fruit, if I can't make another fig cake, if all I see is leaves, if no more fruit is produced, if I can't pull breadfruit off the tree, if I can't take apple off the tree, whatever it is, it don't matter. I remember that my praise is going to bring me through it. So if the fig tree don't blossom, neither the fruit be in the vine. If the labor of the oil shall fail, what is he talking about? If them that pick the oil stop picking oil, it's still all right, because that's not where my anointing comes from. My oil comes from heaven. He oils me with his anointing. be no herd in the stalls. If famine come in the land, if every piece can't yield any more meat, if I can't eat from the field nor from the stall, I live off my praise. I live off of what God did for me. I remember in my mind that when I don't have nothing, it was the Lord that gave it to me. It's gonna be the Lord that take it away. Bless it. Somebody holler, bless it. Bless it. Somebody get your preacher voice on and say, bless it. Bless it. Glory. Bless it. Be the name of the Lord. So what am I saying? In my conclusion, I want you to know that keep your praise. Don't let the fig tree stop your praise. Don't let the olive labor stop your praise. Don't let the famine stop your praise. If your job gets scarce, if money gets scarce, if hard times come, if you're struggling, if you're going through, if you're in a mess, if you're in a quandary, if you're in a war, if you're fighting the devil, if you got enemies, if you feel like you're in it all by yourself, hold on to your praise. Hold on to your praise. Don't let it go. The wind may blow. Things may shake you. Things may go wrong. But hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on to your praise. Say yeah. Shout yeah. Shout yeah. Shout yeah. Shout yeah. Hold on. Slap somebody with a high five and tell them keep your praise. Keep your praise. Keep your praise. Hold on to your praise. Don't you let it go. Folks gonna come up against you. Issues are gonna rise. Problems are gonna come. But keep your praise. Hold on to God. Keep your praise. Hold on to God. Don't you let him go. But keep your praise.